Okay, stop. We have to be serious.
Alright, so what time did you get up today?
Think what? I'm gonna be honest, I slept terribly. I went to sleep super late because I couldn't sleep, and then I was in and out of sleep, so I woke up at 4 or 5, but officially 6 o'clock.
Nice, must be nice. Must be nice to not have to drive all the way downtown.
You're so
early in the
salty.
morning. So I got here before people were here, and the sun was up. I beat the sun.
Honestly, it's a I always say it's a problem if I'm awake and it still looks like it's nighttime.
Yeah, especially in winter, it just throws you off, right?
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough feeling happy to get up and go about your day at that point, right? It's just...
Honestly, when I really think about it, it's interesting how just the weather can really play on those emotions.
Yeah.
And if you notice, there's pretty, I'll just say it. I feel like people in the winter, especially in Toronto, were just miserable.
Generally speaking, but that's because they're not drinking Gold Strut coffee.
Uh-huh.
I walked in here and I was all happy. I'm like, yay, coffee! And it was nice.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. When I woke up this morning, I thought, you know what, Nat? It's okay because you're gonna get a coffee at Gold Strut.
And what coffee did you get?
The halva one, which, by the way, the halva coffee is absolutely amazing.
It really is.
I was under the impression that there was not a lot of sugar in it.
So, hyper nap for the day?
Oh yeah, I feel like the caffeine's actually kicking in, to be honest.
It's combo, nice.
Yeah.
It's a coffee combo.
But yeah, on today's episode, it's so basic to say. Everyone goes hey guys, on today's episode, we're doing this, blah, blah, blah. Oh no.
Hey. I mean, you always need milk.
That's true. Got milk.
Yeah, cheers.
Now I just feel like I need a milk mustache. Like those commercials.
We can arrange for that.
That didn't work, right?
Oh, I was I was not aware that's what you were trying to do. I thought you were just having a moment.
That's awkward. Well, I was, but Alright, okay.
So what we're talking about today.
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about motivation. And I think especially in the sense where we're talking about how to sustain that motivation in times where you honestly just want to stay home and crawl up on your bed or your couch with a blanket with Netflix and some pizza, obviously. But
what else you gonna eat?
Well, duh, yeah, and coffee. That's basically what we live on. Those cars, the biofuel ones where you have to put in the oil. For us, it's pizza.
Marinara sauce.
Plant-based pepperoni for you.
Top-loaded marinara.
So I feel like you especially are notorious for this because you don't sleep, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't, when's the last time you had a full 8-hour
When I was in
sleep?
Transylvania.
Whoa. Great movie, by the way.
Oh yeah, true. Not for a while. So I tend to take a Sunday and I'll just kind of catch up,
Okay.
Kind of see about the day and catch up for the month and kind of go from there. Which is
Did you just say catch up for the month?
Yeah, pretty
For
much.
in one day?
In one day. I'm like, I am not moving. I love you, my wife, but I'm not moving. And
It's please, love me.
Yeah.
Bring me pizza.
The problem is you can't control the kids, so that doesn't really help. But
Oh yeah,
they're
by the way,
awesome.
guys, Sanj has 2 kids. Wonderful kids. He has a little daughter and a little son, too.
Turning 2 on Monday.
Already?
Already, it's crazy, isn't it?
Wait, Vidam's turning 2? Stop. I remember when he was literally a little baby,
Yeah.
just sitting on my desk,
Yeah.
and I would...
Now it's pretty awesome. But anyways,
Yeah.
back to what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
So how do you keep yourself motivated?
Honestly, I feel like I just keep reminding myself of that bigger picture. It's gonna sound so corny, guys, but that's Nat. I'm notorious for the
I know where
corniness.
this is going.
So on my drive to the office in Mississauga, when you get off on you're on the highway and to get off on Eglinton, I always like to get off on Eglinton because sometimes I go to the gas station there or whatever, but I like the views there. So when you're on that stretch of road, if you look to your left, you can see actually the Toronto skyline.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right? It's cool, right? So every morning when I'm driving to Mississauga and I'm driving to the office, I look to my left and I think, all of this is so I can be closer to there. sort of thing.
Sure.
Like that, like it's like a kind of like a direct big picture
Yeah.
because I'm literally looking at the whole
That's
landscape.
really cool. Yeah.
But that's what I kind of say to myself, like, okay, Nat, like, you know, start your day off right, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And like I'm really big on affirmations too. So just like telling myself like, you're tired now, but like in an hour you're gonna be fine, sort of thing. Like just do what you gotta do. And actually, funny enough, yesterday I filmed a video because I feel like I'm so focused on my goals, but I still have I still struggle with balance in my life.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like once I look at something and I'm like, I'm not gonna stop until I get to that point.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the croissants here. I won't stop until
I'm waiting for the
reach
camera to
it.
be off so I can have the chocolate one and not record it officially.
But like technically you still recorded it because you said it now.
Don't
Dun, dun, dun. Is this a coffee horror story or is it just
It's
me?
getting there. Croissant monster.
Croissant monster. So yeah, so like I'm always, I guess affirmations is a really big thing for me, and then something that I really focus on. But I guess in the morning, that's what I look forward to, seeing that view, I guess.
So what kind of affirmations or what's your most popular or favorite one, I guess, that you kind of use?
So I have two that I use in different situations.
Okay.
So when I'm feeling frustrated, but not to a point where I feel like I have anxiety, I guess, because I it's like so cliche to say, but like I do have like anxiety and I do get nervous for certain situations. So before getting to that point where I'm like, okay, like I have anxiety, like I'm done right now, I just keep saying to myself, basically it's like it's 3 sentences in one. So I say, I will grow, I will be better, and I will heal. So those are 3 things that I keep saying to myself, because going like when I kind of dissect the sentence, it's like when you're growing, it's like those growing pains.
Yeah.
But it will get better, and at the end of it, you will be healed, and you will feel
There's a purpose behind it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then times when I have anxiety and I like my trigger, I guess that kind of calms me down. That takes me from a state of like anxiousness and just not okay. I just need to hear that everything will be okay. It's just
having that reassurance.
It's those 4, everything will be okay. It's just those 4 words that make me say, okay, yeah, you're right. Like there's nothing really to worry about.
It's not the end of the world, yeah.
Exactly. And this morning, actually, when there was a whole disaster with the subway. Like literally, the subway was closed from the station or whatever. And there was, honestly, there had to have been at least like 200 people outside.
Holy.
At least people were like taking pictures, videos, because
TTC
it was
problems.
No, seriously. Actually, it was funny. I heard this woman on the phone. Every single time the TTC does this, and they don't bring any buses. What is this nonsense?
Yeah.
Toronto problems, but it's true.
Yeah.
So, to get to James Station, there's no drop-off area. There's only an area where the buses go in, which technically you're not supposed to go in there.
Yeah.
So it's like I was driving with my friend, and then like he was gonna drop me off, and then like I started projecting my own anxiety on him. So I was saying like, do you want to just drop me off here? Like you don't have to go in because there's just so many people, and I was like getting nervous, and I was just saying to myself like, okay, it's okay, Nat. Like.
Yeah.
You're projecting yourself like it's under his control, like it's fine, don't worry, but like
it's good,
yeah, so it's like it's almost like I have to convince myself and like snap myself out of it, sort of thing.
But what's cool about it is you actually recognize it, right? And I think that's the tough part for a lot of people, is being able to actually recognize it, acknowledge it, and then deal with it. A lot of people, at least I found in my previous experiences, is kind of they deny it, and it gets to a point where you can handle it. And it's unfortunate, right? And I mean, that's a whole different topic in terms of having access and getting that kind of help that you need. But you know, I love the fact that you're at least able to recognize it. It's great using tools like affirmations. I think it's brilliant, right? If that's what keeps you going or keeps you reminded of what to do or where you need to be. But you know, is there anything else that you kind of do? Is there anything else that kind of, like this morning, for example, right? Like I'm sure we both looked at the clock and said, what are we doing? Or even Saturday where it was insane snowstorms, and we all had things to do, but is that choice of, do I get up and go do something or not? Yeah. So how do you kind of get yourself out of bed in that sense?
It's like because like my thing is that I have, I guess, a complex from my mother. My mother was and is a workaholic. The thing is that my parents had their business at home. So my parents didn't have any...
separation.
Yeah, there was no family business life.
yeah.
It was all together.
Yeah.
So I just always saw my mom working, whether it was 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday, answering the phone, like taking messages and all this stuff. So that's why I feel like I struggle with the balance, because for me it's like all or nothing sort of thing. So what I start to notice and how to get myself out of bed is that I kind of like tell myself, like, you need to do the things that you really love to do, so that the things that might be annoying for you aren't as annoying anymore. Because in my head I'm thinking, okay, like I'm struggling with this balance thing, but if I go to the gym, for example, if I make myself to go to the gym and if I make it a priority, then when I have to do other things, I'm going to feel better. I'm going to feel more relief because I have more of a positivity in me, sort of thing.
And you know you did something for yourself that day at least, right?
Exactly. So yeah, you're like, it's definitely right. And I do think that talking about like mental illness and just being okay with yourself is a really big topic. And honestly, this literally can become like a series in and of itself.
I agree.
So yeah, honestly guys, I would love if you guys have any other questions, if you guys have, comments, or you want us to, talk about a certain topic that you guys need help with in terms of, like anxiety, mental illness and stuff like that. We would absolutely love to do that. And so yeah, so this episode's gonna
even leave comments on what motivates you.
Yeah, actually, that'd be great. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool, right?
And then
let us know.
Yeah, let us know what motivates you, and then we'll do a little video. We'll talk about all those other things, and
we
then
can feature them and talk about it.
Yeah,
That'd be
definitely.
awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool. Actually, look at that. Good ideas. It's probably the coffee, and probably
Liquid gold.
All right, guys. So
All right.
next time, Sanj is going to be talking about his motivation. So tune in, and have a great day, guys.
Bye.